Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to take 2 of episode 59 of Pokemon Rejuvenation. We have to do the hand counting, right? 59. Ta-da! Can't count. Welcome to the .comma files. We're continuing with the story. I fixed the microphone, so it should work now. And yeah, it's just a few more episodes are left. We're getting near the end, so I think around about 4, 5, 6 episodes is all that's left on Pokemon Rejuvenation. Microphone is finally working, controller is working. Let's switch on over to Rejuvenation, and hopefully this game will have some surprises for us. So we are in Golden Leaf Town. That was just because we wanted to test the Arduino trainer. We have 3 legendaries in our team, 4 legendaries in our team. So we have to continue the .karma files, which means we need to go back to Sarshila. And then we have to go to the Nim or Alexandra section of the game. So let's go into here, and I believe here, down here, and now we are at Karma Files. Or rather, it's called .karma, but I'm not saying .karma, that sounds stupid. Let's talk to Erin and let's continue the endeavor. Quests, let's see, Karma Files. Enter Zeit again, Field of Pillars. Okay, so we have to go into Zeit again, okay. So let's head out and go into Zeit. Small little reminder, once we finish Pokemon Rejuvenation, we will give version 14 a little bit of time, because we most likely have to replay the series, and I will simply get Pokemon Reborn going. So I want to do Pokemon Reborn, and that's what we're gonna do. However, we need to go to Zeit again, and I totally forgot where Zeit is. Sandstream Cave wasn't here. Where was Zeit again? Do we have a quick travel to Zeit? See, that's Zone 0. Oh, that was a quick travel station. Let me quickly look at the quick travel possibilities. Lux tent. No. Where is Zeit again? Where is Zeit again? Where is Zeit again? Where is Zeit? I totally forgot that. Rejuvenation Zeit. Where is Zeit? Where's Zeit? In the Zoraline Coast. Zoraline's Coast? Where Zeit is? Where the hell is Zeit? Totally forgot where Zeit is. Totally forgot where Zeit is. We always travel there by NPC. I totally forgot where Zeit is. That's the Voidal Chasm guy. We can finish this now, but I think we have finished. Where is Zeit again? This is definitely not Zeit, but I want to check something because this is Crescent's house, where she brought us every time we died. But still nothing, right? Yes, still nothing, obviously. Where is Zeit again? I totally forgot where Zeit is and how to enter Zeit. How to enter Zeit. Zeit? I have no idea where Zeit is. No idea where Zeit is. It should be here somewhere. This is the Voidal Chasm, right? No, this is Zeit. Okay, so this is Zeit. So now we can continue. Alrighty. I love the sight of it. Yep, almost written right, but you were wrong. There's a strange interface. Yes, we interact with the obelisk. Let's go back into sight. Okay, here we are in Zeit. So there's Crescent. Can't do anything with Crescent. There are all of the important people. What do we have to do in Zeit? Bill of Pillar. Time to awaken Ardress. We have done that, haven't we? Ardress is dead. So I do have to talk to Aaron. Yes, I probably do have to talk to Aaron. Yeah, I do have to talk to Aaron. There's nothing we can do here. I have to talk to Aaron. So my intention was correct. But we have to talk to Aaron. No biggie. Just a few minutes lost. So, this time we just simply talk to Aaron, and that should continue the karma file. It's not the right room? Ah, goddammit. That is also not the right room. Oh my god, I'm finding every dead end. Oh yeah, Azalev, good news. Your test results came back and you're in the clear. That's a worry of our minds, but it's still weird that you two went and fainted like that. Well, anyways, I wanted to talk to you about something I received today. I was looking through the computer's database this morning and I noticed a whole conglomerate of encrypted files. I asked everyone about it, but they don't seem to know anything about it. You're my last hope. Do you know anything? That's unfortunate. Nothing I seem to do will open them. Really frustrating. Well, that aside, I wanted to invite you to a day out in the city with me and a few others. Things have been really tense ever since our meeting about Team Zen. I want a chance to make everyone feel a bit more comfortable, yeah? Should be fun. Good to hear. Now, I have a few things that I need to finish up also. Come talk to me when you're ready. Sure. Can't always be Zeit, can I? Let's go on daytime force. Alright, we are going to meet up at Mika's Coffee. Let's have some fun for once. Hey, looks like Azalev made it. Yay, Azalev's here, which means the fun really begins. We already ordered you a drink and some snacks. Have a seat. Sit next to Aelita or Ren? Ren is my rival, but Aelita is my best bestie, so I'm going to get to my Aelita. Good choice, Azalev. You really know a good seat when you see one. Sorry, Azalev. Only lame kids sit on that side on the table. Aww. Just jealous because Azalev didn't sit next to you. More space for me anyway. It's no big deal. You guys are so silly. I did not expect the placement of Azalev's ass to be a discussion topic. It's a highly talked about subject. Haven't you read the GDC Digest? They talk about Azalev's rear in GDC Digest? I was reading the most recent issue and I haven't come across anything like that. Pay them no mind, Can. They're idiots. Idiots. Got it. So how's everyone doing? I know we've been through a lot lately. I've been working on myself lately. I told Alexandra that I will be taking an extended break from being her servant. She looked quite happy when I said this, and truthfully, I was a little hurt. Kinda my dude, she's happy because you're finally doing something good for yourself. You think so? Even after everything we've been through, you still don't get it. Affirmative. You know? kind of funny when I think about all of this. Even when I was Nimeria's servant, she still treated me the same way back then. She always hated that I acted the way I did, and I never understood until now. She saw me as her own son, I think, and I feel so stupid for not realizing it then. What moments could we have shared if I realized she cared about me more than I thought? Well, you're making up for it right now. We're here for you, Canon. As for me, I've been meditating a lot more lately. There were some tricks the elders taught me right before I went on this journey, and I never put them into good practice. But besides that, I've been just doing my regular day-to-day training. I have to be the best if I'm going to become a proper sensei one day. Not to disrupt that, but isn't Texan technically a sensei right now? Ooh, that was a source, but yeah, he is, but I actually heard he's not doing too well right now because of the whole thing with Risa. Right, yeah, Texans is Risa's brother, so obviously that's quite the hit. Right, that's a sad topic, so I'm going to have to cut the conversation here. Been tinkering with this stupid robot body for the past few days. Being possessed by that ghost down in the second layer felt so wrong. Which reminds me that we have not ever seen Ren's real body even after Golden Leaf Town. So it's kind of odd that we have never actually seen his body, his true body. So yeah, that's still a question that lingers in my mind. Nastasia's been helping me with making a firewall, so something like that can't happen again. But if I'm honest with you guys, I'm so tired of this body. It has its uses, but my senses are so dull. I can eat, but the food tastes washed out. I can feel my hands, but that feels wrong. Sometimes I wish I wasn't always on call so that I could just be a normal human again. Perhaps you should take a break for a while and just return to your original body. You could, but being at the Zen HQ is so... I'm not allowed outside for their little pub area. And the Max doesn't trust me, and she shouldn't. But can't take a guy a walk somewhere? Well, that's what happens when you join the terrorist organizations. Even if you were tricked in doing so. Me? Guess I've been doing okay. A lot better than last month, that's for sure. How does one deal with turning into stone? I don't know. Okay, Vinam, you can take your time. I wonder about that sometimes. Could take my time, but what I would have been the difference if I matured just a bit faster. I know I already delved into that subject, but I'm still eating at my mind a bit. It's apparent. Life is about making mistakes and learning from them. That's a sentence to say, Aaron. Every single person in this cafe has done a whole slew of mistakes. They have a bunch of regrets. Of course, comparing pain and trauma is irresponsible, but it's worth noting that these experiences shape you into who you are. You'll stunt your growth even more if you hyperfix on all of the things you have done wrong. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just intrusive thoughts, probably. Hey Aaron, have you ever thought about becoming a therapist? I've thought about becoming a librarian, and that's pretty therapeutic. For me. What about the others, though? I've been doing... me too. Getting diagnosed with Genesis syndrome has been revealing, I guess. But I've been feeling fine and no different than before, and I only ever feel exhausted when I use the archetype's power. I know it's a touchy subject, but I really have been doing alright physically. And I've been yawning for the first time today. What about mentally? How are you doing? Well, I've been through some stuff recently. And that definitely did shake my foundation a bit. But in turn, I think my motivation has never been stronger. Meetings like this even reassure me that I want to have more good time with you guys like this. Indeed, I'm quite enjoying myself a lot because of the company of my friends. Well, my closest sister was diagnosed with Genesis syndrome. So that wasn't very nice to hear. Aaron. Besides that, I've been doing okay. I've been looking through all the books about the disease we retrieved from the third layer. and I've been trying my hardest to organize our attack in a way that is orderly and foolproof. Rune's data has been a phenomenal amount of help. Not only was I supplied with a map of the base, but I have been given a framework of spots that they have set up sentries and such. Friend's been doing tours of the base under Nastasia's permission, and it looks like everything is still accurate too. I'm not allowed outside the lounge, so it's been a lot of work. So technically the Ren that we see inside of the Zen HQ is the real Ren? Okay. But I'm going to use my position as an advantage for you guys. That's neat and all, but we were asking how you were doing, not what you've been doing. Yeah, well, I'm bad at talking about myself. Thought I was a parent. I'm doing fine, feeling fine, and I'm very booked and busy. Well done here. So, Isolith, we've heard everyone else speak, so how about you? How are you doing? A little tired, but I'm doing just fine. That's a relief to hear. It really is. I know we've all been through it recently, but you've been hit the hardest, I feel. Oh my god, Mondays are brutal, I'm sorry. Definitely, and we're grateful for the work you've put in. We will definitely repay you for someday. Right, well, now that we have had a nice and relaxing time, to get down to business. What? Business? I thought it was supposed to be a relaxing and fun time. You know me, I never not have a hidden agenda or plan waiting to be revealed. Yeah, that means you are a manager, and I fucking hate managers. But actually, this was Isolith's and Melia's idea in the first place. I can only assume that Crescent confronted Isolith about the predicament in sight. Only Isolith knows what exactly happened in there. Oh my god. But recently, Crescent has been a bit low energy, so I invited her to join us today. You did? Not a problem. For obvious reasons, I don't particularly like the girl. We need her on our side, Ren. Crescent is extremely powerful. If she joins our cause, our chances of seeing our new gear grows exponentially. Let me preface this by saying I understand, and you're right, but I still very much hate this. Well, sorry to say, Ren, but you're the integral part of this operation. You're shitting me. I assume Erin is using this as a potential way to close up any rifts within our group with her. I'm not stupid, Canon. I know exactly what Erin meant. But this sucks. Be that as it may, she's going to arrive here in a little bit. Isolith, like we discussed, you will wait for her alone and bring her over to the Somnian Mall. Your job is to show her around and become friendly with her. Ren, we're going to have you, Isolith, and Crescent attend dinner at the Red Diamond restaurant at the night market. I made reservations for you three. I was set up. This all was. You guys better not. You guys are no better than Crescent. Let's trick Ren into everything. It wasn't a trick. I said we were having time out with friends. And if we need to disperse for our final friend arrives, every single one of you will rue into the day. Aw, poor Ren. So it seems I was set up. Perhaps I deserve this one. I will overlook it then. You okay? I don't know. I'm not trying to make this awkward. I just don't have much to say. I haven't had a casual conversation in quite some time, so... How was your day? See, well... Haven't done anything for the past couple of days, and that disturbs me. I even had the motivation to do anything. Everything I worked for was shut down. I was wondering lately, even if I have a reason to live anymore. But the last thing my friend told me is I have to move on and live for myself. Thinking on that not unreasonable? To move on, I mean. How can I move on when the person I love is still here with me, sitting right across at the table? They have the same face, the same voice, and yet the mannerisms, the movements, the behavior is all wrong. Truly a doppelganger of the fallen. How is this fair to me? Sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. It was their decision to leave their body for you, not yours. Can't be mad at you for that. Even if it was just a few days ago. No, the unending vial of hatred and rage I had for this whole world is gone. But in its stead, I have found a vat of nothingness which I cannot comprehend. Feeling of emptiness that I know all too well, yet I cannot be more foreign. Right, well, I assume this isn't the only destination we have for today. But there's a whole plan to pull me around, yeah? Let's get on with it. Ah yes, the Somnian Mall. Never been. Very well then, let us proceed. And here we are. I don't suppose you remember this, but there was a mall by our school in Spotlight City. We used to enjoy each other's company there quite often. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up. Still living in the past. And it's not like you could remember something you've never experienced. Well, it's my first time being here, so I'll just... Let's just hear this is your first time here. To gain the full experience of this mall, you must have stamps. More stamps mean more shops you can browse. Isolif is a returning customer and I gave them stamps before. I'll just give the lady one instead. Thank you. But you're going to give Isolif another stamp too. Oh, sorry, one stamp. Give Isolif a stamp before I stamp your head in. Oh, I just forgot that we have a promotion where we give out a second free stamp. Isolif got their trainer card stamped. Again. Chrissy! Chrissy! Can we not use violence, please, on innocence? Thank you so much for your patronage, ma'am. We'll be frequent shoppers, I promise. Well, that's for listening to me ramble about nonsense at the cafe. Let's call ourselves even. Right, well, lead the way. Chrissy! Don't do that. My god, man. How many stamps do I have now? How many stamps do I have now? Let's see. Do I get that in the gather cube? Key items, let's see. Train pass, no. 9-gear amulet, no. Room ID card is a no. Is it the gather cube? Let's see. No. You can't really tell where all of my stamps are. Achievement card is for APs. Oh well. We can buy everything here. How many do I have? Excuse me, but Gucci is only for those with 10 stamps and invitation. You probably won't be able to purchase anything from the store anyways. So we don't have 10 stamps. Okay. Not enough stamps. Not enough stamps. Where's Ren? Ren is supposed to be here. Somewhere. I can't find him. So... Oh, there's Melia. Sure. Oh, Isolif and Crescent are here! Ah, yes. Hello, Melia. And Venom, too. Ooh, that's Venom! Like our new outfits? We did a little shopping on our way here. I got my stuff from Ursulana Outfitters, although it's technically not new. It's the same clothes I had when I first met Isolif. The pair I had when I ran from Team Zen got all battered and ruined. I got my fit from Gotita store. Gotika. They had a nice punk rock section I liked. Oh, and I'm just wearing a wig. Dyeing my hair takes too much time now. This is a cool alternative, I think. I miss having purple hair so much. Oh, someone's being talkative today. All she said was hello? Exactly. Are you done? Yeah. Excellent. Well, we're going to grab a table we can hang out at. So why don't you grab everyone else and then we'll reconvene there. Very well. They're certainly trying their best, I think. Melia is too kind and Venom, well, she's Venom. that's okay. I wasn't asking for approval, I was merely making a statement. They're like your old friends. Oh, that was a negative karma points. Was a negative karma point. I don't want the negative karma point, so let's quickly replay that section. I don't want the negative karma point on Crescent, because I feel like that matters a lot. I feel like that matters a ton. So let's just skip ahead with everything. Elita, let's go full speed. Go full speed on everything. Because I feel like the karma points with Crescent matter a lot. I feel like they matter a ton, so... This is done, okay. Quickly skip all of this. Okay, I answered you okay. Sorry is what I answered. Okay, now almost done here. Alrighty, so there's the two other birds. So let's take these into consideration. And let's go until they leave. I clicked too fast. So quick reset. I clicked way too fast. So I'm sorry for that. Skipping text is always a bit difficult. But we want to do this properly, so let's do it properly. And that's okay. That's what I answered. And now... let's give them time. That's a friendship point. Perhaps you're right. They say time heals all wounds, but I've rejected time's therapeutic ways. Very well done. I'm going to call that little interaction a success, even if nothing really happened. Let's go find the others. Let's check out the rest of them all. Okay, so everybody is basically here. Hello. Oh, looks like our little star under the moon decided to show up today. Thank you for doing so. Don't mention it. Surely it does mean a lot to all of us that you have decided to give us a chance. Truthfully, it feels like the other way around. I've been wondering why you all would want me around after everything. And I think I've come to the conclusion that it is simply the circumstance of mutual benefit. Business transaction, if you will. You're annoying. I won't deny that having you on our side does nothing but benefit us. But why can't we work together and also be companions? There's a lot of reasons, but most of them are already in the past at this point. If it's in the past, then why does it matter? Everything matters. I've learned that the hard way. But regardless, like you've said, I've made the conscious effort to appear here today. Let's not sour the occasion. Sounds reasonable to me. We're going to meet up with Melia and Vinam now. You two have a fun hanging out. Why so hesitant? My fate is intertwined with Aaron and Melia more than I would like. Because of that, it makes things a bit more complicated for me. I'm having an internal struggle even now. What else is new? Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Let's just move on. Okay, let's find the other two idiots. Where's Aelita and Ren? They must be here. It must be Aelita and Ren. Oh my god. What do you mean I can't shop here? Uh-oh. I'm very sorry, ma'am, but Gucci is available for shoppers with a maximum of 10 stamps and an invitation. You currently have 1 and no invitation. Boo-hoo! What kind of a broken system is this? Don't waste your breath, Aelita. Those who are drunk off the height of exclusivity are far too gone. That is what happens when superiority and money consumes your personality. They're about to consume a mega kick and a mega punch in a second. You resort to violence. I'm going to screech for help, and Officer Jenny will reach here with extreme speed. And then she will use imprisoning and you will cry fake tears. Try to get out of it. I just forgot that I have stuff to do. Amnesia was not part of the script. Sir, with all due respect, I think tantalizing to your customers is anything but productive. Your head is filled with thick fat. Quick with that, Let's see what happens to your head once I put it through the guillotine. Pressy! You can call for help once I cross-chop that neck off your spine. I won't be needed, Crescent. Even if this man is kind of a jerk, let's just leave him be. You people are far too kind for your own good. I think sometimes a little beheading is needed to humble someone. So I disagree, but that's the fun in having friends, right? Some opinions are just, different. Aelita, I've caused enough of a scene, so I'm going to head over to the others. You guys should come too, it will be fun, I promise! I didn't see that, but it was good. I very clearly acted out of the line, made Aelita uncomfortable. Out of all the interactions so far, that's the one I'm willing to call a complete failure. Why must a faster resort to violence when I get agitated? I've been fighting for so long, it's all I know how to do at this point. Because I caused trouble this time, I'm trying to correct that anyway. That was the last one of them, yeah? But we're still missing one particular person. Never mind that, let's just go meet with your friend. Everyone else. Where's Ren? Where's Ren? I have to toot my snoot because man, it's itchy. But then itchy nose. Itchy nose! What do you call the Japanese person who sneezes a lot? Itchy nose. It bothers me that there is a dot in the tile that has the wrong color. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. Hey guys! We saved you 2 seats! It seems like everyone is here except for one person. Ren is absent. He will be here when you guys got to go dinner later. You all won't be there? We wanted to come, but Aaron could only get a reservation for you 3. So it will be just you, Ren, and Isolith. You guys are bad at coming up with subtle plans. Subtlety doesn't work for you, Crescent. So we're being as blatant as possible. Yeah, we're tired, and we just want to be friends, no games. I suppose I can respect that. I appreciate your honesty. I know Ren and I have a troubled past together, but if he's willing to listen to me, I believe things should work out. Oh, this went easier than expected. It really did, wow. I was expecting a fight at some point. Isolith and I already went through that. So, you should tell us a bit about yourself. Hmm? The more we understand each other, the more we will grow as friends. I know the intention, I just don't know where to start. I'm sure you all have a lot of questions for me, so Perhaps it would be better if you would all directly ask me questions and I'll give my best answer that I can. That works! Okay then, so where do we begin? Oh my god! There's so many questions! Our resident space hags, yeah, what about them? After everything they put Isolith and I through, I can see why you went rogue. But we would still like to hear your reasoning for that, alright? More than that, alright. In fact, I would love to revel in the reason why I hate those two with every burning passion. Like everyone else, they appeared before me during a desperate time. When Avia pushed me into the ravine and into the stream below, I sustained injuries. While covering for my left eye with my hair is an aesthetic choice, it's also... well, I don't have a working left eye anymore. Oh, now I see. Damn, Canon, you have no chill at all. Oh! Relax, I know you didn't mean it that way. I'm used to it, and honestly, it's not too bad despite being my depth perception being a bit hampered. Back to the question I was asked. They promised me they would revive my friends if I had joined the Storm Chasers. I did a lot of recon work, sneaking around, causing teams and trouble. It was through the efforts of the Storm Chasers that I found out about the black boxes. The Empire used her powers to send me to their lab at a specific point in time to steal them. But as I did that, my job was officially declared over, and when that happens, they dispose of you. Exactly. When they didn't need me anymore, they promptly tried to send me to the point they found me. And if they were successful, I would have had to survive 9 hours, the 9-hour storm once again, and I would have been slaughtered. But that's if they were successful. The space hags underestimated me, and for that they paid the price. Did you fight them? Of course I did. And while I couldn't necessarily beat them, they couldn't take me down either. Complete standstill. You're that powerful? Why are you saying that as that my power is obtainable or strange? Were you not all the ones who took down the Puppet Master? You're the one who said I couldn't fight you all anymore, and it's true. Damn, okay, I'll just shut up. Being saved by those two is just means delaying the inevitable. Or becoming stronger to buy yourself even more time. Haven't you all noticed that there aren't that many members of the organization left despite being a so-called organization? That's because Tiempa and Spaciac picked them off one by one. Before Melia and even Canon, there were so many of them in that mansion. Etna, Seraph, Yubil, Marcus, Ki. So many people I've seen in and out. On the guise of them going on missions. Just for them to be thrown back into their deaths. And it isn't necessarily over for me either. There's no escaping them. One day they will try to finish what they started, and when that day comes, I'll cut them in two. When did you become an interceptor? What was the process like? That's actually a very good question. When I was saved by Avia, I went unconscious. During that point, I woke up inside of my own mind, and Varia was there. She told me everything about how I could intercept my own fate and change the future into many things. I took her offer because there was nothing left, and I saw it as an opportunity. But I neglected my duty as an interceptor and used my abilities to benefit only myself. It was then when the ranking of interceptor was taken away from me, or so I thought. It turns out she had cut my power in half to give it to Isolith. Now that we share the same life core as if we were one person. That's so cruel. Perhaps. And now I realize that going for my friends was the punishment for neglecting my duties. My duties became directly interlocked in a way where I could no longer ignore them. Yes, that is correct. Crescent and my life are intertwined because Crescent used her interceptor power to make me alive. So she gave half of the life power and linked our life in doing so. Every interceptor has 4 life powers apparently, 4 quarters, and I have used 2 of them, which means she has a quarter left, I have a quarter left, and if any of this quarter dies, it's done for. So, if either I die or Crescent dies, we both die, which is very odd and interesting. So what I was trying to say is, don't piss off Varia, she will make your life a living hell. Yeah, no kidding, she went for the juggler on that one. She's bested me for now, but one day I vow to get revenge on her for doing that. I was wrong for forcefully bringing my friends back, but she was the one who tried to put them back on the path of peril. She will die for that, one day, someday. Yeah, I also am in the camp of I don't like Varia. Ardres was trying to tell us the truth, and Varia killed Ardres. So, I don't think Varia is necessarily good. She might not be necessarily evil, but she's definitely not necessarily good. Where'd you come from? That's a long story, maybe I'll talk about it later. Favorite food, really? All of these serious questions and then one like this? Oops, sorry. That was my question. Thought you'd be nice to not increase your blood pressure with so many dense questions. Well, I don't have a favorite food. I usually eat out of necessity, not pleasure. So I don't really know, sorry. But I do have a favorite beverage. Oh? It was a drink Avia made me once. Did you know that Avia was a talented barista for a time? Well, I'm strictly speaking not a barista. But I do make my own drinks. We call it the Hanazaki Homebrew. Your own drinks made every single day with lots of flavors available. No bullshit, no preservatives, no nothing. Just clean flavors. That's what the Hanazaki Homebrew is. And if you want to learn how to do it, twitch.tv/Hanazaki, youtube.com/liveplayhctv. Leave me a comment. Anyway, she made me a custom drink called the Pink Rose Royal Milk Tea. That drink would make me feel very happy even on my saddest days. Do you remember what was in it? I could probably whip up something for you. Did you really do that for me, Canon? I'm accustomed to making food and drinks from what I've served. I've had tons of milk, brown sugar, pink rose water, black tea leaves, and hot water. Ooh, that... Leave a comment on TikTok and Instagram too. Yeah, we got socials. Woo! It was delicious. That sounds simple enough. Next time I'm in the kitchen, I'll whip it up for you. I'd love that. Why did you trick Ren? I'm not comfortable talking about that. And even if I were, there's an explanation Ren needs to hear before anyone else. Doesn't matter if you're not comfortable. You put Ren through some serious shit and you need to answer for it. I won't answer, so just drop it. Why won't you answer? Because I'm not allowed to. You're not allowed to? That's right. If I could tell you why I did it, I would. But I can't, and that's it. I will say nothing more on this topic. Did you really kill Eden? Eden, yes. I did destroy them. Why? Because they were a huge threat. Because they were causing me a lot of problems during my school days. Eden, Clear, and Kieran are ruthless, but they use different methods. Eden could manipulate emotions, as a result could control how a person acted. But the emotion they loved to toy with was happiness. Dangerous. And so we fought and I won. Clear and Kieran have been after me ever since I defeated them. It is possible that they saw you as a threat to their cause if you had the capacity to remove one of them. That's certainly the most likely conclusion. Your weapon. Oh, you mean the weapon Gotitele summons for me? It's a pretty easy trick, really. Gotitele is just using the move Psycho Cut and manifest it into a physical form. It can transform too, as you've seen. A bow, a gauntlet, a shotgun. But the power of the weapon doesn't change at all. Hitting something or someone with it is no different than a Pokemon is getting hit by a move Psycho Call. Okay, but why do you fight that way? Normally people just make their Pokemon do all the fighting. Haha. Well, that's not as satisfying, is it? Feeling the weapon hit your target is exhilarating and therapeutic. Not like I got many chances to use them recently, but yeah. Besides, I found it wrong that I send out my Pokemon to fight my own battles when I can do it myself. I think you just like hitting things with sharp objects. A lady can't help her hobbies. Mine is just a little more rough than others. Your age? You don't mind me asking, how old are you, Crescent? So rude. Don't you know you're not supposed to ask a woman her age? Well, technically I was born more than 50 years ago now, but physically I suppose I would be around 19 by now. Suppose? What do you mean you don't know? I've never been a fan of birthday, and I've been hopping through different dates, so back and forth. It's only natural that I wouldn't exactly know my age. I was 17 when Storm 9 began. Approximately, I'd like to say I am 19, and that's what I'm going to stick with. I suppose that's all of the questions we have for you today. Sorry for the dramatic Q&A, but we're just really curious about you. We learned a lot, but we still don't know who you are or where you came from. On the topic where it came from, I don't think I'll ever be comfortable talking about it, and I think that's a good reason to just spill everything right now. No better moment than now, right? For listening. If you want to stop halfway through, that's okay too. I think for once I start, I won't be able to stop. Fine. Very well done. Okay, lots of story. Skip Crescent's story? Obviously not. I was born in the village, secluded from society in Mirror. Our land had been ravaged by a demon for many centuries. When all hope seemed lost for us, a burst of moonlight shone down from the sky. Cresselia descended from the heavens and warded it off with its immaculate light. Our tribe became eternally grateful for Cresselia, and we worshipped it as our deity. The month in which Cresselia saved us had become sacred. The month of the Crescent moon. Our tribe came up with the rules in order to honor it. Number 1. Children cannot be born under the month of the Crescent moon. This was the most important rule. Second, people in our tribe could only mate with our own members unless specific permission were given. Number 3. Members who had broken either rule shall be exiled or executed on the council's decision. My mother had broken the second rule and mated with a man outside of our tribe, and as a result broke the first rule. I was a child born underneath the Crescent moon. As a result of my birth, my older brother and mother were ostracized. Interesting painting. And I was treated like a monster. I was branded with the name Crescent as a reminder of my forbidden birth. Hatred and disgust followed me for years. Day by day I was reminded of the great sin that was my existence. My mother pretended I didn't exist, and my brother acted as though he loathed me. Things got so much worse as I grew older, and my mother could have not afford to feed me. Out of desperation, I stole bread from a stall and I was caught. All the years of hatred caused the village rage to peak. I was sentenced to death. My older brother, Moon, who I thought hated me, protected and pleaded with our elder for another chance. The elder agreed and decided to let our god decide for us. I had put my life in front of Cresselia and begged for my life. But when I reached my hand out for forgiveness, Cresselia abandoned me. First, they executed my mother by beheading. Then they went for me. My brother grabbed me and dragged me into the woods. I thought he was going to kill me himself, but even eventually we came to a stream. Moon told me to run. take a boat he had prepared and forget about them. I pleaded for him to come with me, but he refused. He unlatched the boat and set me adrift. That was the last time I saw my brother. I wandered the streets alone until the mirror nuclear fallout happened. I found myself of an evacuation ship, and I was promptly evacuated off the region. Wow, that's a story and a half. Once I got off the ship, a group of soldiers asked me where my parents were. Obviously, I told them that they were gone. Then they took me to a facility where kids without parents were held. It was there when I found them, my past friends. We spent time in the box of a building until Spotlight City's construction was complete. And well, you know what happened from there. That's terrible. I can't even imagine the pain and suffering you've been through. Stop. I did not tell you that story so that you would drown me in pity I did not ask for. I simply wanted to give you a context on where I came from because you asked. All of that is behind me now, and I'm simply the last person in my lineage alive. Sort of. Sort of? At one point I became enraged at my father and I hunted him down. I found him, and I tried to kill him. I couldn't do it. So he's still alive? Quite likely, although I don't care about him anymore. I decided being with my friends was more important to me, and that led me here. Right. I've spent enough time sitting. I think I need to go for a walk. Alone. Don't forget about your dinner date with Ren and Isolive later. Yeah, we'll meet up at the night market around 8 PM, right? That's fine. See you later. That went well, I think. Hard to say unless Crescent specifically tells us how she felt during all of this. That being said, I don't think it went poorly. Just need to get to dinner to go well. Isolive, you'll be sort of a moderator, so good luck with that. I'm sure things will go just fine. The rest of us will make our way home then. Damien and Alexandra said they will be sending over Latios and Latias to pick you up all when this is done. Good luck, Isolive. That's the mall. Night market is about here. So 8 PM, right? Do we have to actually hit the 8 PM market? We probably have to hit the 8 PM time zone, don't we? That was the cooking part. That's where it goes down into the night market. We probably have to hit the 8 PM mark, which is pretty easy to do. We have the remote PC available. Okay, so let's try to hit the 8 PM target, which is easy enough to do. So we are on 14:30, so let's go into remote PC, rest to wait, rest for a while. We need to rest 5 hours. Let's rest 6 hours. Now our date should be available. And that would be probably here, right? It is not here, okay. Also not here. Also not here. Where is the dinner that we need to? Hey, Isolive! Quick question. Do you notice anything different about me? That conversation we had at Mika's really made me realize that I missed my real body. So here I am in flesh once again. What? Took a look of sneaking around, but Nastasia was actually super supportive of it. Even if it was something she didn't agree with at first. But I don't care. Feels great to be alive. I can smell and touch things normally again. You look great, man. Hey, thanks. I had a lot of self-care that I had to do look presentable. My hair was down by my shoulders, so I had to get that cut. And I also hadn't showered in actual weeks and that I needed to take care of. I hope you took a bath, dude. A shower is not enough. I'm a bath guy. I'm not a shower guy. I may as well have been in a coma, huh? Anyway, I've put our name down and our reservation should be ready in a few minutes. Where's our angsty star? Oh shit, the flower is blue! From my brother. Oh, hello Isalif and Ren. I said it was a it was time to change up a little. I'm sure you're tired of hearing about the moving forward bit, but I feels like a fresh outfit would benefit that angle. Besides, this is a fancy place, right? Aren't you supposed to get dressed up for places like that? Not required, but definitely helps. They're going to call our names soon, so we should head inside. Ah yes, Ren, table for 3? Your table is ready. Please follow me. Please be a nice scene. I can't have the scene be a failure. Please have a nice scene. Also looks like a shabu shabu or yakiniku, where the cooker is in the middle. I'll give you a few moments to take a look at the menu. Never been in a place as fancy as this. Can't even imagine the type of food they sell here. I want the parm. Red, I know this restaurant is more of a formality than anything, but I don't really like being beating around the bush, so you don't have to either. The fish platter looks so good, or maybe you should try some of the bibimbap. Are you serious? Hey, you need to figure out your order before the waiter gets back. So just pick out something that looks good, okay? I'm paying tonight. I haven't tried any of these foods before. I don't know what to pick. Isalif, you decide what to get. I won't get in your case if I end up disliking it, so don't worry. Ren goes for the bibimbap, so you go for the bibimbap. Bibimbap is a vegetable dish with rice. Missing a bit of substance, but I think it will be delicious. Hey, you guys ready to order? Yup. What will you all have? I'll have the bibimbap. Extra kimchi, please. I also have the bibimbap, please. And for you, I'm gonna take some chashu. Chashu donburi is amazing. Okay, I have everything I need. Your food will be out shortly. Oh, glad we got the stressful bit settled out of the way. That was the stressful part? Ah, yeah. I always get nervous when it comes to time for me to order. One of the only times I get really anxious. Do you take me for a fool? How can you just act so obviously? I know you hold resentment towards me. So I'll just deal with the issue and confront it. Get angry with me. Yell at me. I don't know. Do something. Anything more than this is torture. You know, when I was told about this arrangement, I was angry. Before tonight, I was sickened by you. Embarrassed that you could even put me down the path you did. But then, because of a friend, I had an epiphany. Oh? What friend are you going to refer to? Melia, Isalif, Aaron? None of the above. Nastasia. Oh, interesting. I didn't expect that answer. I still don't appreciate or love that I was manipulated into doing this by the fake death of a friend. In fact, I still get riled up about it when I look back on it. But for the success of our goal, and for the sake of moving forward, I want to raise the white flag and call a truce. Wow! What a move! What a move! Please, Crescent, accept it. Please. Please, Cressy. Nonsense! You can't just move on so quickly and painlessly as if none of it mattered. Oh my god, she shook the entire... as well. She shook the entire restaurant. My actions put you on the path that endangered your life several times, and that's all you have to say about it? Asinine, completely and utterly insane of you to expect me to believe that's to be true. Everything matters. Learned that the hard way. If I hadn't been put with Nastasia, I don't think I could have gotten as strong as I am right now. And it's because of you that I'm strong enough to finally make a difference in this world. And how can you be trusted to do that? You've made zero attempt to run away or escape your situation. Your real body is here with us now. You don't even have to go back. Yet you will, won't you? How is this any good? Because some time ago I realized something. A girl I knew who existed at two stages in her life. A little girl looking for a friend, and an adult woman looking for a way to find her. Huh? I've brought up with this friend, and they deny all of it. But the evidence is there, and I don't know, she's been hurting for a long time. I've felt her pain, and it's because of that pain that I choose to stay and help. I don't care about Team Zen, and I don't care about any of it. I care about the friend I've made there, and her happiness. So he likes Nastasia. And because he probably remembers her from the Anastasia, from the past, he knows who Nastasia is, and he probably really cares for Nastasia. And when the time comes, I'm going to destroy Team Zen, like I swore all that time ago. You're making absolutely no sense. I don't understand. It's okay, you don't have to. But I've made my peace with it. And you should make peace with yourself too. You've been through hell, I know it. I can see it in your eyes. But you're free from all of that now. The world is yours too. So please, just live for yourself and the people you care about. No more pain, no more regrets. Only moving forward. That was a pretty good speech. Have I played Pokemon Go? Hey, love. No, and I don't intend to. Well, that was very delicious. I can't say I expected a bibimbap to be something I could call one of my new favorite dishes. Don't get used to it. Getting a seat at this place is near impossible. Although, maybe I could learn to cook some of their dishes. No promises on if I get the taste. Just perfect though. Didn't know you cooked. Yeah, I had to do a lot of cooking for my family when Dad passed. Sad reason, but I enjoyed it a lot. It's a nice hobby of mine. Which other Pokemon games I've played? Tons of them. Pretty much all of them, except for the 3D ones. Because the 3D ones are bad. I played Scarlet and Violet. That sucked a lot. It was buggy as hell. I prefer the 2D ones. And I can confidently say that Pokemon Uranium, Insurgents, and Reborn are really, really good. And obviously, well, this thing right here. This is really good. And really long. That reason, but I enjoyed it a lot. It's a nice hobby of mine. I'm sorry to hear about your father's passing. What do we do now? It's quite late. Perhaps we should consider going back home. It's snowing! It's snowing! See, we just let a child run around the night market unattended these days. Oh, lighten up, Crescent. Let's go check out the snow. Been forever since I've seen snow like this. We don't get much snow in Golden Leaf. Just snow. Yeah, but have you actually really taken the time to just admire it? This is something that exists in the world, and it's great because it just is. Ren, have you been partaking? Huh? Partaking in what? Nothing. Would you just try it? This is ridiculous. What do you mean by a Pokemon character? Like the humans or the Pokemons? I think it's working a little too well for her. Hey bud, let's give her some space to compose herself. Just never realized. Something so simple yet so beautiful was all around me all this time. Ren Isolify. Thank you. And I'm sorry. Favorite Pokemon character is Gengar, so you mean the Pokemons itself? I don't really have a favorite Pokemon. A favorite Pokemon? Very difficult question because there is 898 of them. There's a lot of Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon. I can show you my team once I have control again. Everything seems to go well with Crescent. When you guys got back, her vibe was, I don't know, different? Brighter, I guess. Whatever happened, glad things seem to be going better for her. Okay then, it's on to the next step. That idea you had for a program is going to take a little bit, but it should be doable. Isolith, Melia, Crescent's wireframe has been completely disappeared. Really? Please take a look. Sure enough, it's been shattered. Additionally, the pieces of the file's address provided have been decrypted. So that means becoming closer with Crescent. Open up the document? Is that how we're supposed to gain the keys inside of each and every one of us? I'm not sure if that's the case for all of them, but that's what worked with Crescent. Yeah, we still haven't found the Fennekin, sorry. Becoming closer with everyone. Huh, well, who do we have left then? Ren, Aelita, the twins, Erin, Venam, Alex, Damien, and Amber. Even if that were the case, we have a little over 2 weeks. That's not much time at all. Stressed out. How are you going to get all of this done on time? We only woke up a little bit sooner. Now we can do this, man. Yeah, we don't have a choice. Losing isn't an option here. Okay. I'll think of something. We have a lot of time to think about thanks to Zeit. But we should call it a night. It's 2 AM in the real world. If someone wakes up and finds us both out of the bed, it will be a bit awkward, so let's leave. Do you know about One Piece? I'm on chapter 161, I think. It's been a lot of chapters. So yeah, I'm a big manga guy. Big manga guy. I will continue to try and find a way to debug the files through my end. Be safe, Isolith. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big manga guy. Yeah, let's show the team, right? Let's show the team that I have currently. The team that I'm running with is Silver, Zapdos, which still needs a name, Moltres, which still needs a name, Mesprit, which still needs a name. We have Milo, we have Boggart, we have Articuno, which still needs a name. We have Aurelio. Dino needs to be bred and made. We have Salamander. Salamander has been very strong. Salamander has been a very, very good Pokemon. The absolute MVP, Robin, which is definitely one of my favorite designs. Robin is definitely one of my favorite designs. We have James. We have Chompy. We have Harry. Harry hasn't seen much use. Marek has seen quite a bit of use. We have Zoldin. And there is my favorite shiny of the game, which is a Zipper Striker. That is an amazing shiny. Linda has been the early game MVP. Absolutely early game MVP. We have Chalky. Chalky has been a clutch when it comes to being a tank damage dealer. We have Stitch. Stitch has been not so good so far. We have Groover. Unfortunately dies a little too quick. Floofy, one of my favorites. Floofy has been very strong in the mid game. We have Mookie. Mookie hasn't seen much action. Chorus has been very good. Is one of our megas. We have Yuri, which has not seen much action. Cruncher has been very good in the mid-late game. Sparky has not seen much action. And Marty has been really, really good. We still have a support team with Cupcake, with Esmeralda, with Schwabble, with Buff, with Salazara, with Blue Rain, Carlos! We have Ruffles. Miss Magius has not seen much action. Luxtra has not seen much action. Zoro has actually seen no fights, but it's on support duty. Pete has actually won us a fight. Felicitas has won us multiple early fights. Tepush, the Curse MVP. Tepush is actually the one who got the Evital destroyed, so Tepush has been great. Gigolo has been quite the tank. Umberto has been tanky as well. Frosty was pretty good when it comes to damage. We have Tyrantrum, which still needs a name. Steinbeißer, which was great, I believe, in the lava fight on Mount, no idea, the lava mountain. Dr. Fatbody, that was a pretty good one. Champion has been an early fighter. We have Greg, we have Rionus. Legolas has been quite good. Zygarde, which still can't be completed. That hopefully happens in the next version. With Benjamin. Benjamin has been in some fights. Sacred Toxic. Well, that's our Toxic boy. And then we have Sacrifice A and B. These guys were at the Evital fight. So, what else do you... what else do I stream? Yes, everything has been made by myself. Everything has been made. And I stream a lot. I stream a lot. So, what are we doing at the Silent Grove? We should be in front of the obelisk right now. And something. Something ahead? Actually, now that you mention it, I sense it too. Let's go see what or who this is. I think this might be Madame X. This picnic ended a long time ago. Let's just finally put it to rest, okay? There. Let's go, Isolith. Feel like it might be Madame X. Ooh. It's Tiempa. Ooh, that means Spacia can't be far. Ah, I fear a terrible battle coming on. You're the one who brought us here, yes? Seems like you've forgotten the last thing I told you. I believe you said something along the lines of "fuck off." A line that felt somewhat silly coming from a girl like you. So the thing about only being able to appear during an eclipse was a lie then. Time is like a currency. It can be accumulated, saved, spent. As long as I have time, I can appear whenever I want. However, the power of an eclipse allows me to appear without wasting any time. Well, you're wasting hours, so what do you want? Over the past 2 weeks, I've noticed a disturbance in the space-time continuum. A certain distortion that I cannot explain, and an unexpected event has happened. You two are Melee and Isolith, yet there's something different about you. Why do I not have any custom animated emotes? Well, very simple, because I know that people are bots and scammers and trying to sell me something, and if they ask for it in the chat, it makes it really easy to ban them. Oh, it seems that the truth about Address has been revealed as well. So then, you know that Address was an imitation. The same is true for Spacia and I. You're an imitation. I embody the legendary Pokemon Dialga, while Spacia embodies Palkia. Our beings have been fused into one entity, and it is the reason why we have the ability to control the flow of time and space. Why are you telling us that? I'm telling you this because it will become important to you. You two have a mission to accomplish, don't you? Oh, do you know all of this? Spacia and I were created by Her Majesty to guide and prepare the Interceptor for the right path. But alongside that duty, we were given the right to oversee the actions of the Interceptor and their companions, as is my duty to know. What isn't my duty to interfere? I won't stop you from doing what you choose, but sooner or later, Spacia will notice the distortion too. We are beings that maintain order within the space-time continuum, and at some point, it will be our duty to correct the issue. Do you understand me? Loud and clear. After living for so many years, I think all I want for this world to have its happy ending, no matter the cost. And when that time comes, there will be no more need for overseers. The embrace of oblivion will be an awaited one. Wow. Okay. We will meet again. That's quite the portal. That woman could have at least taken us home. Do you have any idea how far the desert is from here? Come on, Isolif. We gotta take the long way home tonight. December 10th. The light of feathers. I don't know what happened, but I checked the system first thing in the morning and part of the file was visible. It's almost as if it decrypted itself. But that can't be. I don't think that's how this stuff works. I don't know how anything works anymore, but we're getting results, so I'm going with it. Well, what did it uncover then? The decrypted file. The decryption revealed 3 letters. Someone didn't understand what I was saying. I don't have animated emotes because it fishes out the bots and scammers in the Twitch chat. And you have revealed yourself as someone who is most likely trying to cash out some money off me, my Discord account, or anything else. So I will do to you what I do to any other person who is in the chat and asks the very same reason that you just said right now. You're not a scammer. Fortunately, I didn't ask for you to make emotes, but you have said the thing that is in the script. So here is what I will do to you. Goodbye. You don't deserve a Pokemon on this stream. I did not ask you to create anything for me, and it very easily fishes you out. So my advice to you, if you're still here, never ever ask in chats if you should do an emote, because you're not part of the community. You're an unknown. Because you're an unknown, that means I don't trust you. If you were here for a couple of years and we would see you multiple times in chat and you would play the long game, you might be able to fish out some money of someone. But that requires effort, time, and dedication. Unfortunately, I've never seen you in the chat and I didn't ask you to do emote. So, goodbye. The decryption revealed 3 letters. 3 letters? That's all? K, V, and E, that's all. Obviously, these hold some significance, but I can't say until we get more information. So what do we do? Nothing we can do but wait. I'll try to brute force it some more, but that hasn't been working. Okay then. We'll leave it up to you, Aaron. If you need our help for anything, just let us know. Gotcha. By the way, we're going to Rodia's place for the night. Huh? Lavender says he has something she would like to announce, so understood. I'll get ready for that then. Hey Isolif, sorry for the sudden call, but could you move over to Talon's? I'll explain everything when you're there. Just show up, okay? Go to Talon's house now, yeah. Oh, welcome, Isolif. Please make yourself at home. Hey, Talon's here. Mate, it's good to see you. Glad to see you're in good health and all. Sorry for calling you so suddenly, Isolif. Reina told me that I needed to make my way over here with a friend ASAP. Hey Isolif bestie, welcome to the party. Hey Isolif, how are things? It's still being kinda rough, but Lavender and Reyna are making it better. Thanks for asking it though, Isolif, it means a lot. Right, I wanted to assemble a small team today because there's something I've been putting off for far too long. 7 Wonders of Grand Dream City! The what? 7 Wonders of GDC! And there are 7 mysteries hidden about GDC that I'd like to uncover and reveal. Aren't wonders supposed to be amazing man-made achievements? Yes. And the mysteries talked about there are all wonderful too, mate. Hence the 7 wonders. I see. You're so smart, Mr. Talon. Norway. That makes no sense. What that has to do with us? I'd like all of us to split up into teams and investigate every single wonder and declare whether or not they're true. Oh, so it's kind of a scavenger hunt mixed with a bit of detective work? Sounds like fun to me. Hey, mate. Your heart is always as gold as treasure. You have the true heart of an adventurer. Okay. In that case, what exactly are these 7 wonders? The 7 wonders are as follows. A strange polyper shall get in your mail if you put it in with a specific mailbox in the judicial district. Fishing in one of the fountains will yield a secret. Something weird happens if you buy 3 specific accessories from Beautifly's beautiful boutique. They say if you offer 3 zinc to a certain grave in the Hope District, it will summon a ghost. Ordering a tea off the secret menu at Mika's Cafe. Taking the subway to the Grand Dream station of Central Street, and then from the Central Street to Somnian Mall will drop you off in a different world. Visiting the Central Building on the rooftop during the windy weather will unveil a secret surprise. The top of the Central Building, isn't that... We will save that one for last. As for teams, he's sending us to the fountain. Reyna, Lavender, and for 1. Yo, team besties! Reyna, Isolif for team 2. We got this in the bag. Me and my flate Florin for the 3rd and final team. What? Since when I was involved in all of this? You guys can't see that. But Seribot just killed another spammer scammer, but this time instantly because it was on script. And because it was on script, Seribot immediately killed it. So it's always funny, right, that we have one scammer spammer, and then we have right immediately after that another scammer spammer. Since just now, oh come on mate, it would be a whole lot of fun. Oh man, alright. The things you do for the bro. A good bot man. Alright then, let's all disperse and make our way. Alright, we should investigate the mystery in Somnian Mall first. That's the closest and it's right near the subway, so we can head over to the District of Hope right after. Let's unravel these mysteries. What exactly do I have to do at the mall? I need to buy 3 specific items, right? Let's get on the bike. Alrighty, where's Ren? Where is Ren? There he is. This is the fountain mentioned in these 7 wonders, I wonder. Okay, yeah. I have the feeling that this might be the hidden library. Alright, so we do have to fish in the fountain right here. Let's get fishing. Oh no, I hate fishing. Nothing happened. Guess that one's a fluke, yeah? Wait, no. There's something in the water. Isolif, look out! Okay. Can't look away from the star. was expected, yeah. Let's get Zapdos in, which still needs a name, by the way. Okay, we have a Rainbow Field now. Let's Thunder Wave this one. Oh, not happening. Let's get Boggart out and have a Mega. And let's Earthquake that one. Nevermore? Sure, we'll call Zapdos Nevermore. This is not gonna do a whole lot. But that Cosmic Power really is gonna suck. Ooh, that Shooting Star might actually do bad stuff to us. But we can't be fast killed. That's what he said. Can we survive this one? I have a bad feeling about this one. Let's get an Elysian Shield out. So, let's see. Doesn't do much. We can get an Energy Ball in, right? Not gonna do much. We got Burned, which is bad, like really bad. We should have definitely gotten the Toxic in earlier. We should have definitely gotten the Toxic in. That tree attack is going to wreck us. That tree attack's going to absolutely wreck us. We got burned again, so this is bad. Yep, this is bad. Let's Solar Beam, let's see. Okay. This is bad. Let's see. That doesn't do... Oh my god. That was bad. Let's revive Mesprit. Let's see. It's bad. It's bad. I was not happy with that one. Ooh, that was... We won. We won. What in the actual hell? Why was a Starmie inside of the fountain like that? How deep is the water of this thing? There was Roboren right now. Let's hop in and take a look. Do it anyway. No way, if that place is too deep, I'd drown in there. Anyway, I think that's enough for this one. Let's mark it as done. Okay, we should take the subway to the District of Hope now. Don't forget that we will need 3 zinc bottles. We should be able to pick some of that here if we have enough stamps, Wait, there's something else in the water. A blue bead. Oh, well. I guess I'll take this with me. Right, let's leave. Let's meet me at the train station, okay? We need 3 zincs. So let's pick up 3 zincs. And we need to pick up a heal. Let's go into here. This should have a heal right here. Let's get Nevermore renamed. We still need 2 more names, please. We still need a name for the Moltres and for the Mesprit. Let's call you Nevermore. Call you Nevermore. We need a name for the other 2, please, as well. Let's pick up the 2 zincs really quickly. You should have healing item. Ultra potion. We have enough ultra potion, but there's no mega potion or something. We need 3 zincs. Desperate in lava. Okay. So rename you to Desperate. And we rename you to Lava. Okay. Let's head back. Let's get to Ren. Righty, let's get to Ren over here. Where was the train station again? Am I blind? This is the train station? Yep, this is the train station. So... Nah, sorry, I had to take the opportunity. Okay, you got me. Thanks for being a good sport about it, Isolif. Anyway, how about I make it up to you by paying for your ticket? I'm kinda rigid thinking. Oh, hey you two. Funny running into you two here. On a date. Just hanging out today. Guess you guys are doing the same? Been a while since Melee and I did hang out like this. So I decided to invite her to a little date of our own. We just saw a movie and now we're going to hang out at the mall. Careful, Melia. Go on to too many dates and Vina might get jealous. I'm sorry, didn't mean to overstep. Just making a stuck. No, it's okay. You didn't say anything wrong, it's just... Hey, that's our train! You two held us up. Oops. Run, Melia! Run! Oh, next time I see those two, it's on sight, Isolif. Just gotta wait. Yeah, it's heavily implied that Melia is in a relationship with Venom. Very heavily implied. Okay, the graves. We need to go to the graves. Do we see Ren at some grave? Really? Probably have to go down. Sorry, but the catacombs are for authorized people only. Eli's Risa Rada Burnett. Sister of Zumi and Texan Burnett. A ray of shining light, beloved by so many yet gone far too soon. Rest in peace, dear star of ours. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, there's the 3 zinc bottles. Okay, this looks like the right grave. So we just offer up the zinc here. Isolif, you go do the deed. Isolif placed 3 bottles of zinc in the front of the grave. This feels like defiling a grave, so I'm going to give you a small little prayer. To the ones who own this grave, Almeta. I hope your life was full of happiness and love. So what's exactly supposed to... What are you two doing on that grave? Holy crap, where did this woman come from? Is that Almeta? Almeta, that's it, I'm going to smack you. Almeta is trying to attack us beyond the grave. Isolif, kill her! Again! Yeah! That stout lad's not gonna survive. Samurot is Nevermore's job. Ah, it's good. Now it's water. It's definitely dead. Arcanine. Arcanine is definitely dead. Arcanine is definitely dead. Turns out Bugger does not have a water attack. Interesting, Bugger does not have a water attack. Her Pokemon are down, deal the final blow and send this ghost back to the other realm. Ghost? I'm no ghost, you silly children. Guess you're not really a ghost. Sorry about that, ma'am. Sorry doesn't cut it. What are you doing to my sister's grave? Your sister? Oh. Yes, my sister, who died. You better not defy... Oh. Oh, you too. I'm afraid this has all been a misunderstanding on my end. Huh? Your end? You two were here to give my sister her favorite treat. I don't know how you knew, but thank you much for leaving these. Your sister liked zinc? At first she took them for her sickness, but eventually she grew to like the taste quite a bit. Unfortunately, she never got better. When she had a peaceful passing and she lived a long life. No, I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am. It's better this way. She's in a better place now. Sleep well, Almeta. Have a good night, kids. That is not how I expected any of that to go. I guess Almeta was a wonderful after all, with a sister who loved her like that. I'm happy we did this, Isolith. Okay, enough with the sad stuff. We're on a mission today, remember? I'm going to mark that one as complete. Let's see what else we can do. Right. There is a weird Pelipper that appears if you put a mail into a specific box at a judicial district. The judicial district is just south of here. We can take care of that one pretty quickly. We can... Thanks for the treats. You'd lift that pink candle. And I found the pink bead. Thanks again. Interesting. Before we go down there, Boggart does not have a water attack. He does not have a water attack, which is a no-no. We need a physical water attack for him, which is a no-no. So let's Golden Wings over to the HM vendor and let's get a physical water attack. Roar him. Always roar him B. Roar him B's music, baby. The Boggart needs a physical water attack. Doesn't have one. Wow, doesn't have one. You need this tune? I can give you that tune very easily. We don't have a physical water attack. Are you nuts? Whirlpool is not a physical attack. Surf is not a physical attack. We don't have a physical water move? Oh, Razor Shell, but can't have Razor Shell. We really don't have a physical water attack? Ooh, this sucks. Really? Dive is also not a physical water attack, is it? That's a special. No, that is a physical attack. Let's take that instead of takedown. Dive is not great though. Brian cannot be learned. Doesn't matter. Has dive now. Dive is a physical water attack, so that's better than takedown. Okie dokie. We need a mailbox. Let's find a mailbox. We need a mailbox. SPU, not to be confused with UPS, the delivery service. There's the mailbox. This mailbox looks kind of suspicious. Maybe this is the mailbox Talon was talking about. I brought the letters set at the mall just for this. Just throw the letter down the chute like this and ka-chunk. Alright, so apparently a weird Pelipper is supposed to be. Not sure what weird means, but... Azalif, look! It's a shiny! That Pelipper does look kind of weird. Thank you for using mailbox service. It is talking? We will take this letter and use it to harm your friends. What? I mean, farm your friends. That's not any better. I mean, disarm, misarm, just frick. Mayday, bird brain, bird brain, bird brain. Death comes to those who wait. Piece of media. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what it was just about, but I'm gonna mark that as real and complete. Let's see here. Let's do the one at Beauty Beautiful's boutique next. If we buy 3 items in a specific order, something weird will happen. Nothing on what those items are or what order we need to buy them in, but we'll figure it out. Oh, something fell out of the Pelipper when it exploded. Purple beet. We have more beets. Another one of those beets. Let's keep this one as well. So let's go to the boutique shop. Let's go to the boutique shop, which I believe is in the direction to the right now. Which is in the central square, I think. This is not the boutique shop, I think. That's not the boutique shop. That's also not the boutique shop, I think. I think the boutique shop is in the section where the restaurants are. Let's see. It should have a sign. I remember the boutique shop having a sign. This is obviously the teleport to the downstairs. I think the boutique shop goes north. That should be the boutique shop. That's Hatena's headwear. That's not the one that we need. That's Mika's coffee. There should be a boutique shop here now. Where is the boutique shop? Dream District. Yep, it's in the Dream District. Yes. In the Dream District, so we are in the right district. We just have to find it. This cafe. Where is it? This is Central Square. We need to be in Dream District. Okay, so we need to be in Dream District. That's obviously the shopping mall. But this is not the right place. Close for the night. Okay. Whatever you are. Whatever you are. Right. I want to find that out. Oh, we are closed. We are forced at midnight. Okay, we are forced at midnight. So let's see. Dream District. Dream District is also down there, I think. Dream District also down there? Yes. Okay, so Dream District is also down there. Which means the beauty shop is here. That's it. Wow, this place sure is colorful. No, hi, Ren and Izalif. Oh, it's Lavender. Oh, Lavender, you're here. Guess you guys are working on this wonder then. Yeah, but it's a bit of a strange one. We're supposed to buy 3 items in a specific order, but we have nothing to go off. This place is expensive. I'm not inclined to do trial and error with my wallet. How about this then? What does this store sell? This place sells Risa's merch. But Risa's no longer with us. Is it okay to buy these things? This place is actually trying to clear out all of the Risa merch. All the money made from purchase are going into medical research to find a cure for the condition Risa had. Oh, that's good. But if we're supposed to buy things in a specific order, this means Risa's shop. Maybe we need to buy things that Risa's would wear on her own? Okay. We have the coat. We have the headdresses. We have the coat. Only the red coat. We don't have money anymore? What? We don't have money anymore? Are you serious? We don't have money anymore? Are you nuts? Where's all my money gone? Okay, where's all my money gone? We can fix that easily, is what I would like to say, but I don't have cheat engine installed, so I can't make the game quicker. So we can't hit on the Autoino trainer for a few minutes. We need to sell stuff. I am actually poor. I did not expect that. How many stamps do I have? 6 stamps. That's not a lot. I actually have no more money left. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, so... I did not expect that. So let's do some money making, shall we? Let's see. No. That's 5,000, so relic silver gives us a little bit of money. The mushrooms we need to keep, I know that. The mushrooms we need to keep. Okay, the max items obviously can... The HP up, the protein, the calcium, the carbs. We don't need any of this anymore. We don't need any of the mints. They just clunk up the inventory. I know they're not worth any money, but they just clunk up the inventory. Don't need any of this anymore. Don't need any of this anymore. Mystery ball. I have no idea what a mystery ball is. Restore PP is pretty good. Get rid of this. Lava cookies, full heals. Phantom candy has a no, I can't buy that. Oh, she doesn't want to have phantom candies, really? Let's get rid of these ones. Ability capsules we don't need, but who cares? Okay, rest looks pretty good. Let's get rid of all of the Pokeballs that are unnecessary. Get all of the unnecessary Pokeballs sold because we don't need any of that. And now we can do that. Great. So now we have a little bit of money. Let's get down to business to buy Risa Raider's gear. So we need Risa Raider's gear, right? She has a red jacket on. So we know she has a red jacket on. But we don't know the headpiece anymore. So we have the ruby red coat. We can have any of the headgears. We have a yellow headgear, a red headgear, and a blue headgear. I think she wore a red one. A store sponsored by our dear darling Risa Raider. Enjoy our small dedicated selection. Just waiting for my daughter to finish shopping, okay. Can't have these headphones. Risa wore. We have to buy them in a specific order. So let's start from the headpiece and then down from there. Okay, we have done many things. Okay, we need Risa Raider's outfit. Hi, Isolif. I feel kind of sad being here. I kind of want to leave. But I hear everything sold here is going into medical research, so it's not too bad. Oh, what kind of headpiece did Risa wear? I'm pretty sure she wore the headpiece with a ruby red streak. That would be the one on the left table. We can do that really easily because I have the source files here for my thumbnails. And if I just look at my thumbnails resource files, I go into Pokemon source files and I go for Risa Raider. And I can see Risa Raider was wearing a pinkish reddish headgear. So let's see. She wore a reddish headgear. So let's go red. Then let's go the coat. Then how do we get the pants? And dark jeans. I think she had blue jeans though. Oh, something happened. So how do you like it? It's everything I've ever dreamed of. Is this store really all mine? I just can't believe it. Yep. It's all signed for and ready to stock full of your merch. Risa? Sorry, it's just in complete disbelief. This was my childhood dream after all. Become a celebrity and show the world what I got. Even though I'm still a rising star, people request merch to the point where it became reality. I'm just so thankful for it. I'm okay. I overdid it for a second, lost my breath. Ah, I see. Anyway, this will bring in a huge chunk of cash too. With this money I can get my brother and sister into a good school. My parents won't have to work as hard. It's all just so great. I'm sure your family is proud of you. Yeah. This is you, Risa. You've made it. Everything you've ever wanted is right here in front of you. But you can't give up here. Your success has only just begun. You can spread happiness and joy in ways you don't even realize yet. I'm going to become the greatest pop star in the world. It's a bit bittersweet. Myself, you're good? You've been staring at that mirror for a good 5 minutes. So nothing happened then. Looks like a bus ran. Damn, I guess that's the first fake wonder of them after all. I'll mark it off as fake and complete. Now, if we take the train to Central Square and then Central Square to Somnian Mall, we'll enter a different world. Surely this one's fake. Might as well try it out anyways. Yep, let's head on out, Isolith. We'll be heading out too, but before I do, I want to give you this, a red bead. I found that while looking around the shop. Who knows? Might be important. See ya, Isolith. Yeah, Risa is bittersweet because the Risa that we saw, the entirety of the game basically, was clear, disguised as Risa Raider. We never really got to meet the real Risa Raider. Real Risa Raider was already dead, unfortunately, just before we entered GDC. And she was definitely sick, so she died to her sickness. And not like Zara killed her, but Zara's action accelerated the condition. And because of Risa's death, Zara and Jean used the Ligosomnia engine to wreak havoc on innocent people and almost destroy the world. So it's a bit bittersweet to see the Risa Raider memories basically. So what do we do now? We need to go to the train station. Central Square, train to Central Square and then S Mall. So we need to take the train, which is train station is the train station is at the train station? Nope, very much not. I think the train station is up there. I think the train station is here, yep. So from here we go to the Central Square. And from there to the Somnian Mall. I think. From here to the Somnian Mall. Central Square. Somnian Mall. Supposedly we are entering a different world. This doesn't look like it worked. We're also kind of missing the NPC interaction. Huh? It's just Somnian Mall. We weren't transported to another world after all. Maybe it's metaphorical? Metaphorical in what way? In the sense that we entered a subway from one part in the city, took the train and ended up in a different part of the city? If you look at it that way, I'm supposed the location is vastly different, but I'm not sure if I would refer to it as another world. But, well, that was kind of a letdown, but that was expected. I'm going to mark this one as false, but complete. We're leaving the central building for last, so we should head over to Mika's next. On the back of the sign, congratulations, you have transported yourself to a new world. You went from the central square to the Dream District shopping center. Look at you go. Ren found the yellow beet. So lame. Get to Mika. We obviously know where Mika is. Here. Where's Ren? Isn't that Mika still? Oh yeah. Hi Isolive, hi other person I barely know because we've only been in a few screens of each other. Hi. Isolive and I are here to try something from the secret menu. The secret menu? Oh my gosh, okay. You guys wait at your usual spot and I'll bring it over. Okay, here it is. The secret menu's particular tasting tea. Oh no. Oh, it's good, I promise. Oh well. Bottoms up. Oh god. Oh my god. Well, my stomach feels like it's about to explode. What did you put in that drink? Like it's a family secret, hon. You better finish off that drink before that drink finishes you. What? Oh god, and bye-bye. Well, how was it? It was terrible. Why would you serve synesthesia? On a scale of A to F, how would you rate your experience with this tea today? F, are you kidding me? F. Okay, let me write that down. On a scale from 0 to 10, how would like you to recommend this tea to your friends? 0. Yes! Would highly recommend. Hey, I said 0. Yeah, and a 10 has a 0 in it, doesn't it? Just wanted to let you guys know that Patty destroyed you with logic and reason. Holy crap, am I hallucinating or is that a Mareem talking to me? Patty, what did you put in that drink? Huh? What are you talking about, Ren? I'm losing my other mind. Isolate. Patty's gaslighting the shit out of me. He is? Stop talking! Ah, here you go. Got a green bead. Come again? Screw Talon. He knew he was doing with that one. No, my stomach. Oh god, I've got a feeling puke out my entire insides. I don't think I can look at Synesthesia the same way ever again. Such a cursed Pokemon. And screw Mika's Cafe, I'm salty. As for this place, I'm going to say that it's a complete and true. It's a wonder, alright. I wonder why would anyone spend their money at this place. But the 6 of 7 is accounted for. All we have left is the top of central building, right? We have to jump off the side going home. So going back to Robert Red. Let's go to the central building. Like so. So we have to get up there, right? 100th floor. Place the beads you found into the socket. Woo! Door flung open. Rooftop. What the? Talon? You did it, mates! You've conquered 6 of the 7 wonders and made your way up to the rooftop of the central building. Hey, what's going on here? Y'all were set up by Talon. The whole 7 wonders thing was made up. No. When you say it like that, it makes me look diabolical. The 7 wonders of Grand Dream City just happened to be a gym puzzle. What? The rooftop of the central building is where my gym arena is located. I could have fancied a little puzzle for trainers to take part if they wanted to challenge me. But why build a playground indoors when the whole city is one giant play? My challenge is about unveiling the adventurer hidden deep within everyone's hearts. Hey Lavender, you knew about this, didn't you? Sorry guys, did say Talon was my mentor. I could have helped set up each and every variation of the scavenger hunt. Besides, a challenge is a setup in a way that makes a challenger familiar with the city and its people. And you do something good for the people along the way too. But now you're here, it's time for the Isolifs to experience the 7th wonder, a battle with Pokemon. Oh no. I know you've already have my badge from Suta when he was taking over for a while. So this will be just for fun. I'll be ready whenever you are, there's no rush. Ooh, okay. I did not expect that, but yeah. We have a gym battle ahead of us, so we need a heal. And we have a heal from someone. We need a heal. Before we continue, we need a heal. We are technically on overtime, but we're gonna do that battle. But we need a heal before we do that. We need a heal before we do that. And we need to prepare for Talon. Talon is the flying gym leader. So we need to prepare for him accordingly. So, is there no heal anywhere close? God damn it. Let's just golden wings to the... to here. Okay, so... let's golden wings back to the central building. So, we have a flyer ahead of us. If we just look into flying itself. Why is there a flashbang? Okay. Flashbang never resolved. Interesting. Never had that one before. Oh, wow. Okay. The flashbang resolved itself. Interesting. So we've just tagged flying. If we just tag flying, rock, electric, and ice is what's really good. Rock, electric, and ice is what's really good. We don't have an ice Pokemon available for us. So we will give Silva the ice memory. We will prepare Silva to be an ice memory fighter. Let's have a quick look at the items that we have. Let's take a quick look at the items. We have ice here with an ice memory. We have a magnet, which is not the best item. We have an Interceptium Z, if we want to make this Brit real tanky. We have a Flame Plate for more flame damage. With Milo. Milo might be... okay. Milo might be the weakest link here. And Lava might be weak as well. Let's give this one a shot. Sorry for putting on you like a scavenger hunt, mate, but I've been curious about you ever since we met all the way on Terajuma. I reckon I would take the time to see what you're really about now that you know our neck in the woods. This isn't a battle for a bat or anything, but I hope you will give it all anyways. Right then. If it weren't for you and your group, I think I would still be a hunk of stone. But not even a stone can clip this bird's wings. I will show you everything I've got. No holding back. Good luck to you, mate. Immediately the multi-attack will hit hard. Very good. We have a Salamence coming in. We have a Salamence coming in. Which is a dragon flying. Which is dragon flying. We should use rock for that. So let's get Boggart out. Okay, we shall rock slide on that one. Dragon Dance, this is dangerous. Dragon Dance is very dangerous. Ooh, this sucks. The Dragon Dance is very dangerous. We are not gonna win against the Dragon Dance. This is bad. Yup, the Dragon Dance did us dirty. We can't win against the Dragon Dance. No, the Dragon Dance twice. We can't win against a double Dragon Dance Salamence. So we need to keep the ice for that. We need to keep the ice for that Salamence. We need to get that Salamence out immediately, so Nevermore goes to the front. We need to kill that Salamence ASAP. If that thing Dragon Dances once, we're already in trouble. Twice, we can't win. Okay. Salamence is coming. There's the first Dragon Dance. We need to hit. Ooh. We have Boggart. Boggart is slow though. This is bad. Okay. Okay. We need to change out Boggart. Boggart is no good in that fight. Boggart is no good in that fight. We will get James in because James has a first hit move. That might be real nice. We'll also get Sparky out instead of the Moltres. And we might want to set up a Tailwind. We might want to set up a Tailwind. Depends. We might want to set up a Tailwind. Let's try to lead with Sparky. Let's try to lead with Sparky and do an Icy Whip. Could do... Honestly? We need a name, please. We need a name for the Articuno. We need a name for the Articuno, please. But we could do a Hail setup. We could do a Hail Blizzard setup. Yes. We'll do a Hail Blizzard setup. So we need a name for the Articuno, please. Let's set up Hail. Okay, now let's Frost Breath. Okay. Silver should be pretty good. Or not. This Salamence might be trouble. The attack of the enemy haste. We have a Drift Blim coming in. We have a Drift Blim. Which is Ghost Flying, I remember, Ghost Flying. Let's look at the typing. Typing says Ice Dark will be good. So let's stay on Silver. We should be faster, but we are not. Let's set up a Tailwind. And the enemy countered with a Tailwind on its own. Brave Bird. The Hail should do. The Hail is done. Okay. Let's get an Illusion Shield out. Get an Ice Beam. And there's his signature Pokemon, a Bravari. There's his signature Pokemon, a Bravari. Let's see. This one will be good. This one will be difficult. This one will be difficult, so let's counter with Nevermore. There's his signature. We attack first. And we're Butterfree! Okay, yeah. Butterfree should be Bug Flying. The Rock shall do nicely. We don't have any Rock Pokemon left. So let's stay on Nevermore. And have a Thunder. There's a Mega. Ooh, there's a Mega. We got the Mega out. And there's an Oricorio. It got the Crest. It got the Crest. Increases Oricorio's speed and attack by 25%. This thing's fast. But we survived. We killed him. Battlecraft Talon has been defeated. And it's done. Bravo. You truly are the better trainer. And the victor goes to the spoils. My bird Pokemon were no match. I don't think there's a point in going on any further. But they fought hard and well. I can't say I'm upset. It truly was an honor, mate. If I could give you another badge, I would. Way to go, Isolith. You were awesome out there. You were cool out there too, Talon. Don't forget about your efforts. Lauren's right. You had Isolith in the corner for quite some time in there. That's actually true. Oh, shucks, man. You're all too much sometimes, you know that? But with that, the adventure with the 7 wonders comes to a close once again. I hope you all enjoyed ourselves. It was fun, but I have to get back home and prepare for our gathering later. Isolith and I will go with you since everyone's gonna meet up there anyway. Okay then, let's all head over together. See you all there. That's another one down the books. Isolith's strength, truly something remarkable. Yes, it is. If you told me when I first arrived in Avium that I would become a gym leader for more than 2 years, I think you would have thought I was insane. Truly. But I think soon it will be time for me to leave again. I'm still on my grand mission of mapping the entire world. That's Talon. Always having to be somewhere, never sitting still. If I don't stretch my wings, I just forgot how to fly. But I wouldn't dare leave my best friend while he's dealing with the troll that is his sister. So you will have me around just for a little while longer yet. Thanks, Talon. For the future, me is uncertain, but when I'm the mayor of Grand Dream City, everything's going to change. When you're... Oh, I didn't tell you? With Cassandra gone, the city's gonna need a new mayor. I've submitted my application. I'll be a candidate in the next election. Bloody exciting! In that case, I'll be your campaign manager. Let's make Grand Dream City a wonderful place to win. The 8th wonder is the entire city itself. All smiles. And we have control. And before we continue any further, thank you very much for watching. Has been episode 59. Pokemon Rejuvenation. 100%. We're doing as 100 as we can. We might have missed a conversation here and there, an item here and there, but I'm pretty confident that we have pretty much everything done. We have missed one quest for sure. We've missed the first Karina quest with the Houndoom. That's the one we definitely missed, but it's not a 100% important quest. So we are on our journey to the end of Karma Files. I don't think we have more than 5 episodes left, so the finish will probably be around 64, 65. Then we'll head on over to Pokemon Reborn and play the entirety of Pokemon Reborn, because this game is not finished, but Reborn is. We have a full finished Reborn available for us in about probably 6 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes. Until then, till the next time, thank you very much for watching. Stay dehydrated, have a good one, bye bye.